I never know that's what you know. For just click the audio number. Class done. We are starting up. These are what they speak English. I swear to God, right at a salon. Yeah, but see pass me. I never know that's what you know. For just click the audio number. Class done. We are starting up. These are what they speak English. I swear to God, right at a salon. Yeah, but see pass me. What they speak with all the English here. I go do 7 years at university. Read this, done. I go read that in the back, done. I go read that, done. I don't know, you know what yourself. You just you know what point. I don't know. With all the PhD where SWP gets Dr. Moina Shenge, Dr. Ngajongoe, Dr. Mundangoe, Dr. Beke students are studying this. Madam, they call her Doctor Julius Brigadier, retire Colonel. And the bar is no suffering to make every part. All the time you're in the corner, Beke students are studying. Hey, baby, I swear to God, all the offices them. Then they go work all the nationalists no more. All man they watch them for waiting they come. No student will make more so. Now them panic one day so right now. Can you imagine Beke student with all the English or go land at university? Where is somebody say, I read development and economics. I'm an economist. I'm a sociologist. I'm a botanist. Yes, I'm a chemist. I'm a this. I never. I'm a Beke. You don't study war. I have PhD in prosthetic legs. I have PhD about university. Yes, yeah. University of Washington. But guess what? Now steady whistle. We steady we. They put you in a one environment. All man they make no more money. That's why they look so. I swear to God, who boss? When Lord Paddy Moskai, they send the driver first. Go watch your street now. They go watch, they can't tell her. They clear, they say, nothing really, yeah. Which all now PhD loud, a professor, who was a professor. In book learning, now in the cable, they control so. When I say can walk. If you see don't drive, you don't go inside, but in a command. Say when he tell me he's sending the driver back. If you ever go watch your ticket, I can't tell back. He said the party like I look for the street, But guess students.
It's a machine. I don't come back again. No. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Anyway, monkey, people are gone.
Let me say where they come, the game go better, mama. But where they come, the game don't better, papa. They been say we go see changes. But they me to play mover, they go to shoot the rough edges. Baby, we are toy. Be will never in. Kekeni. Be wait on ya pele. Be mama. Una don't come and say today. Una know they talk but una meet the country. Una meet the bad one but today better no happen too. Okay, they laugh 10 for cent. Where they all two they smell the same. Tattoo they say I want the teeth, but now they all two they pass the heat copy. From the fry pan, we don't fall down at the fire. Well, yeah yo, we go bounce in at the blood.
Una not go full we again no. Una try no more, we don't get sense. Una not go like a we again no. 2023, time go fit close. floor. Una no go full we again no. Una try no more, we don't get sense. Una no go like but we again no. 2023, time go fit flow.
Una been done you sweet. So right now una just dey misuse we. Una been say pray them butter economy, but right now angry just the more now we. Da keke muma, avaya muglo, kuna formo ya wolo uma. Una be dey call leg kokube, but right now una safe na mewa. Go tell the boss say you know they perform at all. Oh. Tell him mommy say you know they gree for cook for the picking them. Papa finance, where the bread and butter. It look like say you don't wear and a gutter. The money una.
Spice in the building.
All the promises to them make go. One day not fulfilled. Let's say they go build the bridge. The path they fly but all the promises to them make go. One day not fulfilled. Let's say corruption go down. You know they corrupt. All the promises to them make go. One day not fulfilled. Let me say you send go smile. Look where you send the cry. All the promises to them make go. Tell them the story, story, I'm a movie. Hey, none of the work that the country even then. Somebody's in them put we go behind. None of the work that they talk say they spend. Tempo come go run up to them. For we country money, and it's how we them go up by one we go friend them. For we country money, and it's how we them go up by one we go friend them. Country band on the country dry, country tenga it had to smile. Then they put you on cry. They say they walk on life. They say they take money. All the promises for them let go. One day not fulfilled. They say they will build the bridge. The path they fly but all the promises for them let go. One day not fulfilled. They say corruption go down. You know they corrupt. All the promises for them let go. One day not fulfilled. Let me say you can go smile. Look where you send the cry. All the promises for them let go. One day not fulfilled. I beg you put them time with the system. Time with them they lie. When they want make them go send them money. This alone money then they use buy. When they want buy their sleep go tell them alone money then they use buy. When they tell them the truth and the vex. I hear they want to be they deny. Una want them go for the bambay.
Fambolo na kusha and no na aduo. We are don't come back today for can't talk about things where they happen. Now we on sweeter salon. Right now we on. Whoa. We left for do them bad things them. Oh, we they feel a more salon. Right now we on. Whoa. We are. And if we hurt you, we sorry.
Really sorry.
We no mean battle. We just want for make we had go before. If we hurt you, we sorry.
Really sorry.
We no mean battle. We just want for make we had go before. Fambule muna kusha again inside this one big family house and una kabo. Well, of course, as usual, we always tell una say how the thing they go. Now so we they bring them to una as well. The things that will be done pass. This not time where we they bring them to people them for make them able reflect their mind from usa we come out. Not to always when they say election for just remember usa we go. That can make you forget the things them way don't happen before we can face the election. Well, we decide say now we dey mix the feelings, we dey mix the flavor for una. Thing where they happen today and thing where we don't happen yesterday. We dey bring all of them things there so they compare for know waiting and how and why you for go vote this coming election.
Well, if that be the case,
we did a review today. Today, now 2 parts the review gets. It gets the one way it gets for do with the statement of the president as I don't see him. Cherry Coco, I am embarrassed. The one where they write speech for the president. And secondly, we they look at how this government or under this government, how they don't deal with people under the area of human rights. As plenty of people say, the human rights abuse under this government don't they pass mark. Some of the video them where we will get for the play, we will cover them. The reason because some of them too graphic. Gigi's not self, I be the watch one. As I watch and so as I plan so at the same time, me and Bible we shock at the same time. So sorry about that. But some day we go remind you, we go build the scene in your mind for you remember whose video that day, but you go hear the audio and not the video.
Well, with family members them, that's now we decide for do. As I say, we need for know usa we come on, and we for know usa we want for go this time around. We for set this example, na mama salon. Usa ebise, the first phase, what we can call the first rounds, where we they give this mantle to then caretaker there, or them politicians there. If you work fine, if you do what they make, we happy. We dey glad the back for put today for the second time. But if you not do what they make we happy, if you don't make we gladdy, well, we for decide for pull you day and bring any other person for can try and back the same way where we try you. Because of that one day, we dey bring you this review for make you know what we don't happen yesterday. We call them revision. We want to sit exam, for do revision because you get for can write. You don't know the question they come out.
What revision Mboko?
We go tell us how able. The rest we left to God.
Yesterday now be say if you do good,
Na good go follow you. If you do bad, na bad go follow you. Take go. And this na take go na your grave.
like when Caretaker Bio say, anybody when no one for see me na this power will run after and take on a grave.
Take on a grave.
So we say they do revision. When they do revision, say election time come.
Take na the ballot box.
Tolom.
Take go.
Even if we do revision, where you go even for put them, if we voices them for the Alan years. You remember this? Not to see your stock you go there. Say, not clear. You remember this? You want go there back? Anyway, so I'm going to say welcome to all. We appreciate you. Please, as soon as you come, don't forget for like and share the program. Okay. I see one video today where, including yourself, they talk about them. But unfortunately for me, I not listen. But I see them, but I not watch them. Okay. I see the video, but I not press for watch them with all take it done. I always begin listening to woman president. I see the caption anyway. This time want woman president or vice president.
Okay, that you mean the video of Zainab Sharif.
So if that be the case, let's see how we can start with this particular video and then when they come back just now.
Mi salon fambule, una kushe, una kabo. Me, na una pikin, Zainab Sharif. The term don't come for make we elect a woman as the next president this 2023. Since Sierra Loene gained independence, it don't take 62 years. We not ever get a woman leader. We not even ever get a woman as a vice president. But this now we term. The term don't reach for let the man themselves support we as we don't support them all these years. We the people of Sierra Loene don't trust the well-being of the country and with families to demand them for 62 years. We want with political party leaders them for consider this proposal, for give we woman them where we go choose from, for elect, for be the next president and vice president. We want give woman any chance for take the leading seat and help make Sierra Loene a better place for we all. We kindly they ask the man them for support we for make this dream come true, for respect we, for rely on we, for trust we, for get the confidence in we the woman them of Sierra Loene. We can take the leading position at the country and do great. This not a gender issue. I beg you, don't look at this as a gender issue. We, the people of Sierra Leone, we only dey look out for the country in best interest. It only makes sense make we change the game and get a woman this time around. What change is more visible than getting a woman as a president? We political leaders then. Are they put on to una say the male population of Sierra Leone ready for vote for women? Then ready for support we. Then believe in we. Are they urge una me una give we a woman as a presidential candidate? Me una left we, let we do the rest.
I don't take me time and listen to them now, and trust I get better understanding of waiting the happen inside come out now.
Well, Mr. Bino see this video, but to salon people them, how then they look at this video, it gets so many flavor.
Okay. Maybe you don't watch the different views then the critics then.
Well, of course, I see something at TikTok, we post, I see something at Facebook, you know. So many questions them where people and they ask why not now Zainab Sheriff or make this statement. Another salon person do a TikTok where it talk on top the video that if Zainab Sheriff blind, you know, see Femi Claudio's call as a woman at the country towards what they do. You know, but to me by Bure, I think say everybody gets your right to opinion and everybody gets your own time where you want to do something. It gets your own time where you want to present issue. You know, we Sierra Leoneans sometimes we for let for take and say what me want now you for can do. You understand? And you for can do something to me on time where I want to make it do. It might be say you want to do but you self the wait for your own time. So I think say for me this video it not make no difference and I'm not facing a bad thing. Waiting lady they talk. It talk waiting if it for talk and it talk until the time where if it say na if you can present on social media. And the way you want for do anybody else can come. In not only one gonna woman salon, you understand? If people and they say if you not see Madam Femi it, you self for they talk that one day, what you don't do for can pass your message. So what me they try for talk, Sierra Leoneans, we get for stop the pulling down syndrome. Let me support we self. When somebody can put in your case, let me support them the way I can put them. Not to for can try for put we on top day. You way they can put you on top day. What you yourself don't do. So for me, I not see nothing bad on this particular video as to the way how we Sierra Leoneans they look at another different platform then.
Okay, nothing not bad like you say with the video, but myself get two way this the same two idea that we go with. Now I will go on the contrary. The question of waiting, why not now? It come up with this. I'm not sure say not the question down there.
Okay.
Because most of the time you get for ask you question. Most people they come and ask me say why not now? We had to start a program like this. Wait to make it not begin before. Everything like you say get timing. Alright, so I want to say very sorry for that particular break there. It's very, very sorry. You know, I've been trying to make a point, see, everybody gets the right time for do in thing. So until them go begin ask you questions, say, why and now we had program begin? Everything get in the right time. Like for example, we had program begin as a result of waiting we see don't they go on na the country, where we feel say if we not step in, problem go day. Like for instance, the time where the journalists them, the minute where the caretaker begin call journalists them to cocktail, we know say this now one way for begin grip the journalists them under in command. So straight off we bound this particular program. If you listen to them where they do the last cocktail, they tell you say them cocktail on 3 years, and exactly we have 3 years. So you see how they sync. So going back to Zainab, they actually don't they put more span things the way they monitor people. For example, the rising cost of food or commodities in the market. If they don't they put more today. So if now it talk about woman, I think say it's not still bad. But you say somebody ask if you not see Femi, myself go ask the same question. For say you not see Femi, and then the question will go ask him. You don't ever attempt for vote for Femi or for promote Femi agenda when a woman has the call for woman. If he honestly serious, I think say Zainab for tell we say he want woman from the two main political party them, when are APC and SLP. But if not that, then we get woman when are Femi. Why we not throw we support behind Femi? Why Zainab not categorically come out and tell people and say, now we want woman, Femi na woman? Why we not throw his support for Femi? Femi na new party get, na small party, we not ever mix palala pinta na the country. And not ever, Femi not ever don't dey na them party them, where don't mislead we country, or we don't make we country don't deteriorate the 62 years where they talk about so. So instead of it say, we want woman for president or vice president, where we already get them, if we say, let's go for Femi. Because I the only woman where we get right now.
Clear.
IUFP be not give we woman as presidential candidate.
Graham Muna?
No, Memuna na
Okay,
UDM.
Graham Muna na UDM.
Fine, no, not to UDM, sorry, na ADP.
ADP, Kamarimba.
Graham Memuna na ADP as vice presidential candidate in the last election. What size Zainab been there? He support him. He support him. Before this time, Maada Bio in own candidate where he ever go with as vice president. Nakadis is a doctor. So we don't get woman. We really don't get woman. The question is how the woman themselves. This like he say, if you know Zainab gets sense, but sometimes if I don't look properly, or maybe he not do research for no say Femi at the scene. Then if he not say Femi at the scene, then I wonder why he do this video. Because some video and before ever you dey bring and come out if you don't do your research properly and you know the talk because you just want for say. Femi na presidential candidate in 2018 he contest. He not get any better a vote. He contest. This 2023 he contest. So we get. It's all about how we. Let me tell you something. You see the woman themselves, they don't support themselves. That is for real. We get like 53% of the population when a woman. Imagine, if all the women they were not possible, if all the women they throw their support to Femi the lead, but he not the win, it go run off.
No, if I don't big pass so.
No way, it the win, it leave the election in first round, it not win, but it go run off. Then what thing will happen? When it go run off, if all the man themselves say that they vote against Femi, then all the women they say that they vote for Femi, it because now run off, now first pass the post, it beats. It win the election.
Of
So
course.
it's not about Giwi, it's about support. We already get now for support. So I think say Zainab need for do a video again and come and say he don't see female candidates. Or maybe because when Emeka say let him think of something are the two main political party want to talk about, not for all the other political party. Because we don't they get.
Okay. So this is not the reason why I use the word say. You say for they come and say Zainab not try when a woman waiting you don't do.
So
you don't understand?
this time around,
Arikam. The The reason being, example, we don't host Madam Femi Naya several times. You they see the kind support where they come, Femi, when I woman them. But to be honest with you, that's just honest truth. Most of these people are APC or SLPP. They stick there, they're not going for movement for can support Femi.
That's now reality. And interestingly, all of the one them way we don't listen what would interview Femi. All of the one the way they are like Femi. Now then they come back and tell we say Femi not for 2023.
Thank you.
So you begin ask yourself question. You see Salon people and this is the reality.
Thank you.
When we get for be honest with your conscience, now make us say no kill yourself for Salon people. Oh. The minute where you stand up for the tenants sabi, when problem kai where they not sabi you. They not sabi you. All of the other way they Allah so Femi now because Femi they put mouth for all the issues them. Femi they talk for them for all the issues them. No issue not the way Femi not the analyze. So they lekker for that. But they not lekker for they win.
No.
They lekker because they pay attention and they talk about the issues.
Very
them.
correct.
But they not lekker for they win.
Very correct. No.
Because if I wonder why you did tell me like them days there, I watch the comments in the comment section. People and they say Femi na the only honest politician will get. But at the same time, then they tell we say Femi not let Femi wait for 2023, let it go 2028. You understand?
It's no master.
What happened?
I dey enjoy me eye.
Yes, exactly. So now na bang adepan. Now na system adepan. You did tell
Femi.
No, this is real. Yeah.
They stick, then they start tickle and they don't move.
Yes, they're not the move. Only one way they kill themselves for, then they like mumu. Now one say they can put more. Femi they all over the place. All kind embarrassment that woman face. All kind police cell that woman don't face. They even don't go there in house. We see the video. All kind thing, all kind combodies go bewa end for that woman. Now the only time that the supporter, hey Femi, now you don't talk for the August 10, waiting no, hey Femi, Femi don't go there, they go interview, hey Femi, Femi don't charge the anti-corruption commission now, hey Femi, but when you come for there, then see how honest the woman be and give her the position and say, hey, wait, who that's now then they give?
Let Femi wait for 2028.
Who that's now?
The woman, they face them kind of problems they have, and they contest. The owner they decide for us say, this man be good but let's wait for 2028. You know, what thing will happen 2028?
Okay, well I'll tell you how dishonest we Sierra Loeneans. I'll tell you. The other day, where Ibrahim Tawa, Conte, when he stand up against his own party, Salon people let you for be careful them.
The way popular that moment day.
When he stand up against your own party for the things them where them feel say he do well all right. Everybody Ibrahim Tawa. When the man gets in problem, when they suspend him and they put him back seat, nobody know here but again. Yeah. The man, one game go through a problem. Now the man don't decide for make up his mind and suddenly die for Salomon and they go me party. Now they put me there. And they begin for Tony line. Then they begin back. He don't go back. He don't went back. Look at this thing. Salomon. Okay, let's say the other thing. Now Salomon, you will see, for example, then you will see all of the problems they happen. Then go corner. Hey, na so. When they say, una lo we come out. They know they come out.
I mean, they go die for
pussy. But he wants, for example, Femi Glorious Cole for go team up. He wants out for go team up. Yes. The other time Femi go out for go left letter with that black. When they embarrass her. Hey, Femi, they embarrass her.
Then they foul. Then they foul. That's not that they watch. Someone only inform the video. For send a WhatsApp.
Yes. But now Femi then they take the heat for them in the kitchen. Now the thing is so they say some man the way you don't so for the whole net. When money come, they ask you to make your head. The painful part of all things. Now before the woman face, now they tell them back say, let's wait for 2028.
We had family members. This now we had. This na Shembe Pierre and Babure. Unabi awe so the whole time so today, you go laugh. Whole time so tomorrow, you will cry. Well, at least now the phase 2 of if God mark for make we get
look for now 2028 to the game. So you ask
now the whole day inside this bag.
Ask now say who that that you dey give 2023.
Sister, you say them inside this bag.
Na they all.
dey
Ask them now wetin una dem dey give 2023. Ask them quick bam. Fuad, una dem dey give 2023.
Change power. Una pray like una dey talk. APC. If APC can have power,
You see?
make them do the right thing. If not to that day, we go turn over power like a million.
2010 when they some politicians and they come, then they can't ask them wetin they don't do. Wetin you don't do for the country? From where they are now, wetin you don't do? Wetin you don't do in the community? But Ella tell you, everybody get a soft spot. I know something. We will reach there one day.
By God in power.
You must reach. Let her come to. You see, now the problem is. Let her come to APC for fight.
This not the problem. Now APC and SLPP no more na partners.
Now then get the country.
So why any go? Let me tell you now one thing. This we dey talk in the most serious note. Them two parties I they cry for. They're all dirty and nasty. They're all two APC, SLPP. If we go to record, they're not get good record. So why somebody know they come fresh, salon people and support them? Pass it go end for dirty yourself. But because let me tell you one thing. If Femi join APC, if we not take time, Femi it dey lost in Femi quality. Because it dey meet people in there where they don't put branch in the party, he not go able to stand against them. Definitely they try for rob that red palmine where they don't rob. And he just get for mix. It's just serious. So why somebody they come clean and we support her with clean mind pass he join SLPP or APC. So if we dey go with that thoughts day, when will they get the changes where we all cry for? So meaning them two parties I just get for sit down and we aid, tear the world down. If not to APC, now SLPP. We not get for force somebody for go join them two parties. I think say as we all not see Femi show, if really we want changes, now some of them people are for support. It don't mean say pass go join APC or SLPP. To be honest with you, go join them two parties. Femi, it is lost in quality as Femi.
Hey, look at this thing. Fuad say we don't want me Maada Bio gets in chance, but I listen to now. I get this. So now let's look at this thing. Maada Bio then say they just use one term in 2023. They don't want it again. That's what some people say. Then they say they want other posts in 2023 to 2028. After that, they then give Femi. What kind of thing is that the country now? The other person, they don't even know what they can do it to. They don't say they don't want after 2028.
See, I give you now.
What are you saying?
See, you know the work by Bure. Now just like where we get Democrat and
Republic now.
Hey, Papa God. Like seriously?
Okay, so a very okay, let's tell you something. Okay,
No
then
problem.
una get for be honest enough for tell Femi, una call and say Femi come over to APC or SLPP. But una not go can give the woman confidence say wait 2028. Una get for be honest, eh? I mean I give forward. Una get for be very much honest to this woman.
No, sister, I mean this.
Now get for be honest to this woman.
This.
Una not go can
If you see sister me the jump na the comment.
No, but the last
the
time,
jump.
well, na the last time, okay, na the last time, na feel la pain more pass all.
It dey jump pass.
Not to that though. The tell feel the pain pass all. Le follow am in a call. Yes, follow am in a call. He begin praise you, I don't praise her. Then say, wait, la for wait 2028. What's that in this?
Una, we get for change pa una. Una pray, I dey repeat her, una pray. Anybody where God marks in and they can't take this man to look at take they play and dirty with so. Una play like can do the Oko one to. Una pray. If not to that, okay. Who there? We sit down dey wait for talk. But una, this APC SLPP, if na oath una be don't take, do una go back and go do the necessary thing. Make una clean una self and think for what you get for do next. The water will move.
Anyway, this music na for una. I can't dedicate this music for una. I dedicate this music to una. Man, I'm not glad at all. Me, I'm not glad. I'm not glad to una at all.
Oh, family members them.
Una dey deceive people, mami. Una.
Una cheche pull. Most of una.
Then they deceive that
I
mommy.
dey tell you.
People mommy, and then they send by any pressure when they happen at the
God.
country. But when it come for let them reward the mommy, then say they wait. Okay, una are not glad. I swear I'm not glad. But I beg you, they come back just now. Una not forget for like here.
Oh na 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 na, oh na na na, like I go na 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 na, oh na 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 na. Get up, stand up, get up, stand up, get up, stand up and fight for your right. Get up, stand up, get up, stand up, get up, stand up and fight for your right. Get up, stand up, get up, stand up, get up, stand up and fight for your right. Get up, stand up, get up, stand up, get up, stand up and fight for your right. Okay, the way this is stand up, not just so we been vote for. Waiting the one, where we can't see slow, not just so we been vote for. Waiting the one, every day a new story. Waiting the one and just stay like how we waiting the one. Separation them on a we. I'm not care the dance now. Waiting the one, so here they kill we. African stick down at the country, kanga the country slow. That's another walk, and the side where you go, so wahala. We want for no. That's another walk. Mama want cook, money no day. Papa be the woke, them don't sack 'em. Mama want cook, money no day. Papa we been the woke, them don't sack 'em. What's a gwan in our country? What's a gwan in our country? What's a gwan in our country? We want for no. What's a gwan so? The policeman them will for protect we. The man them will for protect we. Now them they beat we, now them they kill we. We want for no. What's a gwan so? The policeman them will for protect we.
The song na for now. Although some man not begin the balance na the comments. Me I no ever talk. Una will confess. Una wait.
For yourself, you're amazing. Thank you.
We sister them. We family member them. They don't begin the balance. Me I no ever talk. I give you. You will explain. We the one una. We the pray when governments change. Most of the family members them.
It is to say on Facebook. He said, Bible, if you mistake, ask Femi for join SLPP. He said, he slap away Femi they give. Doctor, this one say, waiting Gustavo Cano, Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara will be the game changer. Okay.
We pray so. I don't know what they pray for.
We dey wait to. I say, Papi, we dey wait to.
But if you not be the game changer, God make you can't see the under. That's it. They hot for now.
We dey wait to.
We dey wait.
Anyway, we wish you all the best.
We get for welcome. If now in the camp, we sit down that first 1 month. We dey welcome am.
And Emma Simbin tell Anes Baikova say, if una shake, we dey walk.
When I tell them, they know say we dey sing music. Yeah. Because as that man they sit down, maybe brother they go na studio, we dey go pull welcome song for am. And una some of family members.
So, I welcome her.
Eh? I don't know give them.
Welcome. But it sit there for you. Welcome. Economy they wait. Welcome.
Anyhow, sit down and sit down now. Hot seats for am. And they tell me what
the way how the country don't divide. Welcome. And you go say to la. Welcome.
I go settle the economy because I know more than the pressure. Dr. Samuel, you know what accounting, you know the okay. We don't hear it. We dey wait so. We dey wait. Polymot.
Polymot. Dr. Shamura, we dey wait. Welcome. Anyway, the program we dey watch right now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. This part will come now, so I think you know too sweet. Santos. Huh?
Exactly. No, he said that's what you want.
Okay. The police are just the tell we say I think Santos. The only people where they support Mama Ebu. Okay, so Mama Ebu Tigi, now the only person. He and Santos, I don't see. We don't stand for Femi in this particular side. Well, but some man, they not
Santos, you no problem. Papa be una Mama Ebu, una put question mark there. I dey check.
No. Very honest. Very honest.
Me I say I dey check am.
No, I know what you want. You know, he say na body, but you not say anything more than na body. Na body. Yes. Okay. In one time, but I'm body, but at the same time, Mama Ebu Tigi, the father of the Euro, we can understand our papa, we can talk that language inside.
No problem.
Anyway.
No problem.
The program now we
The
program now we had on YouTube and on Facebook and a lot of things them they happen right now. Where we basically want to go back before we go to the issues them way we want for come. While we listen this song again. This one very nice that we listen this one because it can speak to the things them exactly where we can talk right now. This song I think I'll just see it come out from Queen City. Yes, Queen City and I actually do this song here so let's just see it speak to the issues the way we talk about right now. So in the meantime let me just go and listen to this one.
Let's make our continent a better place. This is Queen City. We want peace in Africa. I see the children they might crying. We want love in Africa. And the love we all need. We want peace in Africa. I see the children they might crying. We want love in Africa. And the love we all need. We don't want no war. We don't want no fighting. We don't want no killing. All we want is peace. We don't want no war. We don't want no fighting. We don't want no killing. All we want is peace. Africa is a cuddle of life. Let we stop the fussing and strife. If we can come together, show love to one another, Africa will be alright. We want peace in Africa. I see the children they might crying. We want love in Africa. And the love we all need. We want peace in Africa. I see the children they might crying. We want love in Africa. And the love we all need.
On January the 6th, I the rebel enter the early morning. So then go hold me papa, then hold me mama. They hold me, then tie me na mian. Now big there. I said you made they left me. Who they don't kill me papa now made they left me. So they no agree. And they say well make a put me and make them cut him. Let me go to Chijankaba, let Chijankaba go give me hand. Or me papa no able save me life. Me mama no able save me life. They all they don't kill them with me picking. So me picking, the small picking, he been there PM. He been done at the pit. So they hold me picking, then I pull up in front of me, then put her inside my taudo. They say make a pitch me picking. I say I know they do am. And they say if me not do am, then they kill me. So then put the picking at the mataudo, I hold the matter pension, I beat me picking. Say the picking die. I left her at the mataudo. And then can habitate me, then got me out. That same motor that we use.
Alright, so we actually want to remind you about things them way they happen inside we country, Sierra Leone. Some of the things that we've been go through now them with this system right now they happen. So the things that we go through, we don't begin see the things that will lead we so then things and they don't happen. Where you go say they trace them. So what they can do now, where they can actually play you certain things them, where not them may not lead to them things they already talk about soon.
We have added another problem, which is making things even worse, which is taking us backwards and not forward. And what is that? It is the seeming policy of division and exclusion, marginalization of a certain group. That is not good for business. The political instability and tension is not encouraging investment. Division on tribal lines does not consolidate peace. It perpetuates resentment. Now, yesterday in the opening statement of our leaders, We were inspired in so many ways that we saw that our leaders for the first time admitting to fault and willing to take responsibility. But we also see that there is a big gap between rhetoric and reality. We are preaching peace, yet we are undermining those institutions that foster peace. We can give countless examples, but I don't want to bore you right now with examples. Let me just mention a few. You cannot preach peace and you're sacking people who are guaranteed with security of tenure under the Constitution and the statute.
Yes, we have received a letter now from the HR. This is my letter of termination of contract. SSL.
Alpha Somali Kote. Alpha Somali Kote. Edward Bangura. Edward Bangura.
Termination.
Mohamed Kago. Mohamed Kago.
This is termination of service.
They are going to cry foul, as you know. We have to change certain people when we come in. It's done all over the world. Biden did his, and nobody will accuse him of tribalism, regionalism, and that's the same thing that is done in the UK and elsewhere around the world. But for the most part, we have not pushed out anybody from the civil service.
Yeah, but in certain offices, you'd expect that somebody shouldn't lose their job because, you know, of a change in establishment.
Like which office?
Like in certain parastatals, lots of people lost their jobs when he became president. Not necessarily because of fraudulently or
I'm going to be judged by my performance and delivery. If you are in the opposition and you are going to be a hurdle in my way, I have to get somebody who understands me, who believes in my own manifesto pledges.
A hurdle by not supporting you, or a hurdle by undermining your establishment, or what?
Both. Both. They do a range of things, you know, with completely unnecessary.
Should somebody lose their job, Mr. President, because they did not support you?
I did not talk about support.
You said both, Mr. President.
Maybe if somebody does not support me, he is likely to be a hurdle. Much more likely to be a hurdle.
You cannot preach peace and you impose a speaker on parliament against the majority party in parliament. We cannot preach peace when it seems like appointments are being done on tribal lines.
All right, so this is not just waiting to say. Now the thing in this, you know, I've been listening one time to sign up our Bangura, where they now I think Kenya or so, where they talk about some of the causes them of the 11-year civil war in our country. Where now some of them things they are so they see right now. So we go inside and things that today for see how best we can able for prevent such thing from happening. Low no get recurrence. Still we don't think anything for happen again. We could be very, very bad.
Well, that's nothing we they do. As we've been telling you earlier, some of them things there we need for bring them to una, because as we they play them now, some man or some people them now they think about them. The moment they be happen, everybody be come and shout, oh, this not fine, oh, this not good. But now as they talk, that sick where we get clap and forget now in the Hamburg this country. Even this particular video will play so where caretaker will tell you say, who that not support him don't stand as an odul now in your side. People not able to understand. People will be there at that particular place. They don't understand the language where this man they talk. Then just clap. Inside the same situation, you do not grab there, he deny back what he first talked. People just they clap. We just they clap. We just they clap. This na in the Hamburg we so now make we they bring una then things there for make una reflect una mind because most of una don't forget.
Okay, so una remember this video, right? Most of una. We not a play and full one. We play and full, but we cover them because it gets some things in. Now fine. Now just show you no more something. You remember this video, right? You remember? Alright, so let we listen to the audio whilst at the cover them. Let we just listen to the audio. Let we able for remember we self of Osari Komo. You remember this video, please? Una remember them? Yeah, we know they do that. Anyway, no worry. No worry, you know go see them. But let we just get them. Let we understand exactly. If I let we just remind you safe. I really know say we know say some of them think you're not going for see them.
Yeah.
That is why we tell you now at the beginning say as a play where you see the let's just get we photo up. Let's just see this photo come up. Please do not just wait me. Please let's see something. Okay. Yes. All right. So let's just see this. The minute where we see the policeman, they use a magazine, a loaded magazine. They did do this kind of way. We shock. You know that will not be done here, but nothing in this way. Nobody, anybody when na humanitarian, when you know, I don't know. Somebody when you na human being, you get hurt, you not get stone. You must feel some of them things there. You must feel some of them things there. I'll get you again for lay you just see. We not they play anything for you. Yeah? Imagine something like this. And at this particular point, if you listen to this video, you go hear the lady say, Mi belle don't well. Mi belle don't well. They're not still concerned about what they say.
No.
They're not still concerned. All what they're concerned about is the phone. Yeah, the one that where they thief billions every day.
Then they celebrate them.
Yes, they are our heroes.
And they celebrate them,
Anyway,
they snap with them,
let
they dance with them.
Let me listen this audio because now audio we play for now. Let's just listen this audio we come back just now.
Yes, I don't know what I give it for. I don't talk it through. That last vaccine I've given you.
Nobody, they even take the gun, point on the front. Yes, you give all kinds of stuff. Yes, you just order one. We're not going to police officer with you. Why? We give her all kinds of stuff. Even people are angry. We give her right in front of the police officer. In fact, the police officer and the lead they slap and the beating.
So this is now the country where we come out, what we call salon. The only person we get rights now the person we connect. The only person we get rights now the person we get in person get money. The only person we get political affiliation. Kiateka Bio, Fatima Bio, chief minister at that time. You name them. Amos Kopo, where they don't allege an identity. You don't knock them. Po woman. Remember about the teachers them. What did they do them? Now country. We not update too. We go show now more videos them today.
You remember this video?
More videos them for your own property.
You remember this one where they come? What we about for show now? So. Now just get to now the other one and after which we'll cover them as well. Just listen small bit. Remember this? Remember this guy with the bottle green? And then we'll cover him now. We'll cover him now because we want to make sure that we respect the community guidelines. Not for sure anything we get, violence image. But we go as well cover him now and show now this particular we're not the show now, but we play for now this particular audio now in the form of audio. Follow on see. As we can say, now Hastings riots with the policeman them. Let's just watch this one again. Well, let's listen them. That man Hastings, they take the man's phone, and then they actually give the phone. Then what happened? Then change for the guy say let it come out. What happened? One of them decide for do something. What did he do? That's not exactly what he do. Again? Okay. So now you know say not to mistake a mistake. It do them intentionally. One go, the man then at the ground now, and then it go back the other one, and then everybody begin on. We all see that particular video there from mortuary, how it may end up. We all see how it may end up. But notwithstanding, let me listen to the audio again, where one of his sister been come out with.
Hastings. Then kill me brother na Hastings, for we land when we get on. Yes, Miss Douglas, na ASP, na Salon Police Force. In left one after we then come na Hastings, for land who papa die left for we. Now man they pass the land, they say we win the case, we get the land. This morning he sent person for go shoot people rather than kill them. Now Hastings day. 2 gunshots na foot. By the time when they reach to the church comes to hospital, now the body, you don't reach now to church comes to hospital, then kill them. You know, do right now they tell you about so Hastings police then we us and they hear the gunshots there. And they hear the gunshots inside our compound. Then they all say to me. Now gunshots to the fire, so now we us inside Hastings. That's what the country done there now. That's what the country done there now. Then they take property and the people there, and then they use their offices there. Because you're not police, they can't talk of police. They go there, they fire inside the young compound right now in Hastings. We are hearing the gunshots inside Hastings that will people there us. Live bullets. Now this they happen on Hastings right now. Now this they happen on Hastings right now. Yeah, so they say the youths don't take back the streets. So they don't kill one pan their own. They don't kill one pan their own. Oh, the police don't kill me, brother. Oh, for sake of their own person when they back in the police. That's what you want on the board. You don't know if we sack in the peace messenger so right now. Team Cargo, are you there? They don't kill you, brother. Team Cargo, MIV Radio, are you there? They don't kill you, brother. Alpha Cargo. They don't kill you, brother. Na SD, so.
All right, not to be this no more. Not to be this. We see Usai, even the Ministry of Health, then the minister and the deputy minister, then go na corner at one point, beat junior doctor them, and beat people them there. We all sit down, they don't continue for watch. All right. Then we see Usai IPAM as well, where we see this lady them beat them, drag her on the ground. We all see them thing and they. Let us listen to the audio again.
Na student de na IPAM. Look at na girl picking and excessive force. Girl picking so. Girl picking, you see na girl picking and they use excessive force so. Na girl picking.
Of course, this is the present situation in IPAM. Students are hustling for their grades. This is the present situation. These are right inside IPAM.
So yes, remember all of this scene at IPAM, right? So remember, because of the kind picture being sandwiched this particular video with to make Unego for Shona, but we'll see inside the lady in body all being get mark all over in face, you know, yellow lady, everything waiting the show. Then again, I think where they happen right now IPAM, inside the police then be use excessive force, PAM. Picking them way go Tawa say we want for the administration, the college administration, let them pull them grade. They want for see them grade. We see how it may end up with the police, you know, use excessive force against the students then. And that case themselves we see Usai, then ala talk, nothing no come out for that particular case there. And so it end both case. You know, in fact, they end up for arrest the students then. At one point in time, then go take some few days at the correctional center and at the cell, and after which they release them, say them investigate the issue, and nothing no come out of that particular issue day. This now just for make we get a recap of waiting and waiting will not happen. Very sorry that we not actually bring to you the video so that you actually see them, but this now waiting and waiting we just want to make you see. Yeah.
That's why we dey ask for solution. Police they kill also.
And not tap the more they come for you, for let you able to see. More they come. Now what we could do? So this one now Connor to say this junior doctor will explain. Don't listen to this one.
So I just pulled out my phone, just did a record, and then someone that came to the and said, "Oh look at me! Now they wanted it. Now they take a video go post on social media." So my assault was based on an assumption from some random person that was within the minister's group from the Ministry of Health saying that I want to post. And then the permanent secretary, I still keep saying the permanent secretary was pulling me from my left hand. The CMO was right in front of him. The CMO was right now in front of him, and then there were other men that were on the side trying to pull me to get to my phone. You must delete that video. That video is for delete. And then they put their hands into my pocket and were pulling me back and forth. That is how I sustained this cut. So I was bleeding. I was like, so in this 20th century that we are, you are assaulting a woman. I cannot. And he was like, what kind of woman? And then he made an advance again towards me. And I just stood. Assuming he was going to slap me. They held him back. I said, no, don't say nothing. And that was what happened. So I came to make a statement to the police. Apparently they had already come in here, whether it was prior to the incident or after the incident, I don't think I know. So I came here to just make a statement to the police that I was assaulted because I recorded. I even asked one of the OSD that was with him, Mr. Dembe, OSD Dembe. I was like, so if I was passing along the road on Twitter and there was something bad that was happening and I just made a video, is that illegal? And then he said, no, not illegal, but for this particular one, delete the video. So the idea is I'm not supposed to make any video. And if you even see the video, that is not even on social media, right? If you see the video, there is no face.
Julius Maada Bio get a record for treat woman and bad. Not to 1, not to 2, not to 3, not to 4. And the SLPP also get as one of its core values respect for woman them, respect for picking them, respect for everybody. Julius Maada Bio not get respect for nobody, and he has manifested that in various ways. But Prince Adin and others, they don't care about that.
Because we don't tire, we don't tire for this oppression. That's why we dey ask for solution. Police they kill also. Governments they burn also. Now be like, hey, now what thing we go do? Now we dey do. Cause if we not stand up, nothing for tomorrow. What can we go tell our picking? Say we no fight for our rights. Mama, 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 mama. Why don't they kill us all? I bet now what we do. Just because we don't ask for what they're supposed to do. Because we stand for our rights. They want to have Now waiting I get, now waiting they make me they sing. Mama, pray for me. Mama,
Skiddy boom pantan, rugger spice. Get used to this. Whoa, whoa. Wire. Boom. Whenever them then they take free money. Whenever them no they sorry for it. Whenever them no broke down the country. Anytime you go, people they cry say whenever them no so like that. Whenever them make we country they cry. Whenever them no broke down the country. Anytime you go, people they cry say say let them go. If no go, we country no go good. Let them go. If no go, we go die pampo. The way the system they go, we not be voting us so if I go. The way the system they go, we not be voting us so if I go. I said the two ship press when and give it, if and they sell and they put all of them pockets. United Nations in Tilly, they take free money and they fly like a rocket. Now we don't tire with the violence, we don't tire for the jobless, for we right to go protest, for we right to the protest, every day thing they do, I know they open the cheer, they make I don't care, when we talk we say make we be above, whenever them then they take free money, whenever them no they sorry for it, whenever them no broke down the country, anytime you go people they cry say, whenever them no so like that, whenever them make we country they cry, whenever them no broke down the country, anytime you go people they cry say, whenever them na nyampi alarm don't blow, the new direction now sorry they go, investor no they come then they pack and go. Alone economy no they go. Azagazi, say the country don't bend. 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 When we tell them the truth, them vex. They say we're not terrorists, we're not the watch them. 2023, they not fulfill the promise, we're not the catch them. Whenever them then they take free money. Whenever them no they sorry for it. Whenever them no broke down the country. Anytime you go, people they cry say whenever them no so like that. Whenever them make we country they cry. Whenever them no broke down the country. Anytime you go, people they cry say the part they sleep, the mommy where they near around make you wake up. The part they sleep, the one them where they near around let them wake up. Gaga there. Gaga bridge where he promised we with the pray make you make up. Oh, if you not make am 2023, we say for no go take am. We go whip am, we go keep am. The power where we give and we go take am. Missing say Azagazi.
Alright, so you still watch and we are on YouTube and on Facebook. We get more things than for being come to you. Remember the recent things that were happening to you? We actually want for bring to you the statements them of Julius Maada Bio in one whole team. But we still search. But in the meantime, listen to waiting up on August 10. You know, just one. You know, the reason why they bring this particular one, because this particular individual not been the part of the protest and not mixed at all. Now, bluff man, and then in veranda, and then because in the video, like how this junior doctor be the video where the permanent secretary and the minister beat him. Now, so this young brother fall victim of the August 10. And then in veranda, there was cleaning up himself, and then in veranda, just the video, things that already happen, and tell people and say, when I commander, when I see all of them things there, they wait to happen. The policeman they make a target and then take goal next wall, just like that. And again, we're not going to show you this video, but please just listen to the sound again.
Jibo, una come! Jibo, una come!
So we're not going to actually show you that video there, but most of you know exactly waiting down they be mean. That guy will be wear that black with that glasses. Now in veranda, you know, where the policeman they make a target because it be the video and then not be one for the show. Things them where they happen around. So they make a target and then send and go next wall. Now they all them begs so like dog. Yes, this government not even think say not all man mix for the protest. If at all you want to punish the one they will protest. This one not mix there at all. In fact, not be even favor the thing safe. But again, it not favor them, but look how it end up, you know. This not the kind of government where they not even care. Even for come out and make one statement for that particular day. We don't hear anything from them. Not even the caretaker say anything about them. It's just concerned about police officer them. Who does say the police officer they not get life? Then do. But listen this again.
Jibo! Jibo! Jibo, una come! Jibo, una come! Jibo, una come! Una come, Jibo! Jibo, una come!
Alright, so I all remember this video. So I'm not gonna play again. Actually, not gonna play again. I'm not gonna play again. So I still they look for something they want for being. The thing will lead to all of them things they are now want for being to you. So please, let me continue for watch.
Skiddy bone pantan, rugged spice. Get used to this. Whoa, whoa. Fire. Boom. We never them, then they take free money. We never them, no they sorry for it. We never them, no broke down the country. Every time you go, people they cry say, we never them, no so like that. We never them, we continue to cry. We never them, no broke down the country.
Anywhere they can be to now, not August 10, but again, for show you something. During one election now, the Southeast, where to the SLPP to SLPP, they end up for meet up, and then make this man lost and totally for this world to go next world. Yeah, we all been see that things that particular thing they happen. So let's watch this video where this we on border they end up for loss in and them. You know, due to violence again. Where now this make we can always talk say we know they support violence because you never know the violence where they support. You never know side they end up for go with you. You never know. You never know who side they end up for go with you. So it's always they preach against violence, and we not go ever tolerate violence, particularly on this channel. Let's watch this one.
Fambude unado mina Madia Johnny from Pundru. Nadia born Nadia day. Once of 10, let me say March the 7th we been get election, chairmanship election. Nadia I get this damage. We dey that election day. The first day for the election, Alara 9 for the second day. Then the man there, the other to where they come imagine na they come out, they can't hear fed pa una Pundru, they come for born with on. Now my request strike for let that turn they not born. Now did I get this damage here, the court cut me hand they all. But from that time now, the only person I see say it can't help me, like Gilbert Madia, it try for me. It take me to hospital. Secondly, like the mayor way it dey Kenima, Thomas Bio. It do great for me. It helped me. I get 2 million. It give me some money. Still I go dey turn as small. After a month, they go send sympathy to me for that go they get me daily bread. But from that time they take up to now, I don't see nothing. But still I tell her thank you. But no more me they tell you from Buddha for that get help through from the party. Let they get help from me. If not to that, right now at the stream, me and me picking them.
What's your phone number?
Anyway, my phone number not the me offer right now because.
Alright, so we've been just one for let you get an idea of waiting exactly with the try for talk about this. Now the product of violence. You know, when you feel say you want for support or you want for involved in violence, now this kind of thing we actually they end up pan. So we there against violence entirely. Entirely we know they support anything we get for do with violence inside we country Sierra Leone. We want to let you know that today, and we want to let you know that one that at every point in time where we sit down now. Yeah. So it don't mean say because of them thing how they bring and come to you. We did bring and come to you for let you know waiting you for do. Say this time around you no need for vote based on party affiliation. You no need for vote based on Asabiam or Sabiam or because you find or you war. No, you need for votes now based on what you think say na the right thing where you for do. You know, and first I do tell me something just not say Maada Bio not care for the one them way better, the one the way Alakina they care for.
Trust me, some people, one of my people and Sierra Leone, Lomble as a whole, one day SLPP don't make name day. One day SLPP don't record a Lomble. Trust me, I tell this true talk. Arata sitting here. Arata also I do the best. Forgive the SLPP power in the Lomble Western area. Consequence 132. The Honorable Tawa, I die and I live my life 100%. And we believe and trust in Narata. And when I go and left in family on my aunt and work in Pekin, in Modelo America, left my Narata, I'm in security. Tell it to the people, watch Narata. Is this the new direction? Because you know, talk Mende, as everybody a Median party, on one people, one country party. New direction. His Excellency the President. I'm stressed now, 100%. See everybody done. Everybody feels I leave the only. Arata, I party this, the government is because he did viral. The APC, the main special forces, they want to me, Arata, with gunshots, live bullets, paka. It's like that. But Azura was like a sheep, Saga sheep, for the government to the whistle. Now look me. I look at Arata now, Arata SLPP. See, we have done a pool newspaper, I will understand. What did I say? SLPP Arata. Is this new direction? Now this I die for. When I made the regret, the sacrifice what make to this party. Western area Lomley or as a whole. Consequence 132. That consequence is the one day SLP not gonna name day. But I did a sacrifice of life. I did excellence. I give them honorable. I give them presidential seats. I do Arata. Swazi, Murphy, you name them. Now we all them all can go na Jue, that a struggle. And they don't have grown. I shed blood. They damage me. Papso Paulo Conte. They shock me. Murphy say, Swazi Sarata, this blood won't sell so. Now winning blood. You don't get this blood, but I don't get my blood, me no send blood, I don't get her. I went to Central Prison for the SF party, say I check APC banner. I suffer my life, I suffer all I can. But one of the men can get this life. I don't cost nobody, man, no. I'm not rude. Arata, I'm not like get my life. And if you not allow I switch over to APC, the SFP will regret. And ever remain for Toka. Me no na boot. SFP na boot. Arata paupa. Bit 23, Maada Bio. Arata, bit 23. I get called viral, Arata, bit 22. Bit 22, them bit 3 Maada Bio. Peace before election for peace. The man give me call, Arata, this don't the right time this for call this team, bit 23, only the right time this. But the one more or less is Excellency President Bio. I said, no, agree. I did viral. I got a stand. And I give President Bio everything you need. All my support, all the security you need. And they come out viral, they come out nice, come out sweet, come out bingo. Man, why you people don't have the regrets, man? Maada Bio, any side still meet you. Watch this video, think and yourself. Remember, I say, Arata, not be salute. Arata, not be the soldier. Arata, paupa. Now, the way you believe, 100%. You see, Arata like me uncle, like SLP party. But one American regrets. Salute to everybody. Salute to His Excellency President. Retire, Brigadier Julius Maada Bio. Salute to sir, one love. Respect. Arata paupa. Arata speaking. Arata talking. Bra.
Okay, so if I know the members, some of them thinks they are. I honestly find let me get we safe. Now the kind way how we need for the get the messages they are. You know, you see how the gap they move place to place for like get certain things then for you, right? You know, because I need for being to you something. We get it. We get it in them. You know, not a while. We just need for truck computer to computer for let able for go get other things then. They are there in just sit on number one in the wait. You know, how we forgot about Anomonana in question. So, we actually see things then they happen. Let me just watch another thing. You know, I go on for a watch something. This one, I think Naim, you know, Naim gets the one old thing. This Naim make all of what we go through, so we go to him. Because they say, certain time and day, picking the afraid for do certain things then. But if your papa advise and say, do this thing here so, trust me, nothing other way they afraid for do. When in papa don't tell and say, go ahead and do this thing, anybody will ask what to make you do and tell and say, na me. And now they look person face safe. He like what that day before him. It just the go. In all the year, he won't know nothing. All waiting eat, then I ate. Waiting papa don't tell and say they do, na the right thing. And I done the exact they do. And all the listen, in all the year. Waiting I mean by this, you go on for no, right? Okay. So let me not waste any more time. Let me go back and watch this particular video, by the time the end, you're gonna know exactly what I mean.
We want to be polite about politics, but we should never forget that politeness in African politics can be a disadvantage.
Yes.
So while I keep my calm, I do not expect you to be calm all the time. I am the leader, I should be calm, but you should not be calm all the time.
Yes.
They are not that forthcoming when I'm attacked sometimes on the internet, but when they do, they are very ferocious. And London Jet has been very, very, very strong in that particular front.
We believe say anybody when a SFPP na a true Sierra Leonean right now.
As Commander-in-Chief, I have ordered the intelligence and security forces to use all available resources and take all necessary measures within the laws of this country to deal promptly and decisively and robustly with all acts of violence against the state. Anybody who incites, plans, supports, undertakes, or is involved in any manner of violence in this country will be dealt with harshly. We will use all instruments of state power and resources permissible under the laws of this country to deal firmly and decisively with these violent terrorist attacks against the state of Sierra Leone. I've also ordered urgent reforms within the security forces. The objective is to make their leadership more decisive, more effective in crime prevention and deterrence, and to maintain peace and stability in the face of extreme acts of terrorist violence against the state. In conclusion, let me restate, any act of violence will be dealt within the broad spectrum of the law. Citizens have an obligation to obey law and order. Those who think that by fomenting trouble and inciting violence in this country, they can derail and distract government from fighting corruption, attracting investors, and meeting its promise to deliver development to this nation, know now that you will lose this fight. My government will hit hard, and it will continue to hit even harder until this fight is won. Because this is a fight for the unity, stability, development, and the future of the only place we all call home. It is a fight that we must fight, and it is a fight that we must win.
We, anybody who want to be confusion in this country, will not be part of it.
Yes,
Will we will die for protect the people that are in this country. And we, the OSC, we will support the government of the day to the latter. Again, don't hesitate. You just sit on a chair now under AC. Yes. We will work for you. You want to know tell you political masters and say, you don't take over. And you assure them for the peace of this country. Yes.
The return of Hungry Lion took Binde out of control. Took Binde out of control, me commander the Sudan and dream and fit say, now Hungry Lion for go there and put them under control. And I don't go Toke, I don't put Toke under control. I believe say they don't begin take the order of the government. Yeah, because they're not been use face mark, they're not been they avoid the overload. But from where I go, they put the Toke under control. The picking there under age not for sale. For now, I don't carry cyber. Yeah, we don't start State House now. for any amalgamate around the peninsula. I can go there back. I go warm up the account side. Now I don't kind of state house. For any amalgamate, for anybody where you name them on the white paper, if I can't give account. If you say you know they give account, you know they come, you don't match the lion tail. And if you match the lion tail, oh man, I go rough you. Bad one. Hungry Lion representing the corner people under the new direction. Back to State House.
Feel it in this party.
Yes. Yes.
When it was all dark and doom, I know where I stood until this party came back to power in 1996. I have never explained how they came to power, and we not do so tonight.
That's true.
But I know that they didn't just win. We didn't just win. I wasn't a part at the time of the party. I wore green, but a different green.
Maada Bio gets a bad public record. They know very well say where Maada Bio been there na NPRC. He violently attacked Valentine Strasser for Pulam as head of state and impose himself. They also know say from where Maada Bio come na the SLPP to today, it don't bring violence and thuggery na the party. Every day, Maada Bio is supported and the cost mami cost at the party office, then the feds people left. Then turn out to vote. All that thing and they tarnish the reputation and the good name of the SLPP. But Prince Adin, they don't care about that. What he didn't care about, now for go coronate Maada Bio at the detriment of the party. Julius Maada Bio get a record for treat women and bad. Not to 1, not to 2, not to 3, not to 4. And the SLPP also get as one of its core values respect for women, them, respect for picking them, respect for everybody. Julius Maada Bio not get respect for nobody, and he has manifested that in various ways. But Prince Adin and others, they don't care about that. What they don't care about, now for go coronate Maada Bio, because Maada Bio don't promise forgive them position if he win the election. So that
interestingly, he talk about coronate. We find out say in this convention where they go, they not do flag bearer voting. Now the same coronate, then coronate Maada Bio. And Alpha Saidu, where they talk about coronating Maada Bio in the past, now in have been the chairman of that convention, they Usai then just go coronate Maada Bio as the flag bearer for the SLPP. They not put them at all as, you know, competition, nobody no contest against them, then just go and coronate them. And this man, we just don't talk so, now he na been the chairman for that program day. So, you see what they talk? I don't see I ask, I say what happen. For say, most of we waiting on social media, we just talk because we want position. And when they give we position, we don't shut up. How we stand so? Why we not get pride? You know all of the things them where Maada Bio capable of doing. But yet still, you they write on that Maada Bio right now, they take instruction. And all of the things that we don't criticize Maada Bio for in the opposition, where they do now you now they defend them. Alpha Saidu. Even Alpha, how you call it Alpha Khan, where you government been don't actually point finger and say it's very corrupt, then very this and that. Now you know the same person again, where sit down on television, they defend Alpha Khan say it don't change. How on earth you turn so? How you turn so? You know, now like when they can say you pit and liquor. Not to pit and liquor. You throw the everyone up and then you liquor back. Because the one way you don't go through now, not to just ordinary pit. You throw the everyone up from your belly and then you liquor back. All which you don't talk, it happen right now. Koju, you understand which are the talk. But yet still, you did they enjoy. Right now for you, everything is okay. This is not the best man where you don't ever sabi. The way what they tell you about time in the past, where you not be understand the person, you be just the talk with your turn lip. You just the talk. Right now you say, now tell them, they tell you, you know, they understand them, they lie by them. Now they okay. Nothing not wrong. You know them people and they, you know when you know work with person, it's different from when you don't come very close to them. How you know who talk so? Now you decide for protect your job. Alpha side do. Kapu sense. Not Kapu word. You decide with Kapu sense, not Kapu word. But it's like, in the past, you not be one of the dumbest where I don't ever see. The dumbest. Because all of what you don't talk, now the reality, because we seen it in happen now. But now you don't turn around again and they defend the same thing. You defend the same thing. What did it happen? What did really happen? Now, you see all of the thing. You hear Maada Bio talk say, the kind and green way be wearing. Now, he know what he do in 1996. Now, he know what he do in 1996 for let SLPP come back na power. You hear? You hear waiting Fatima Bio talk. You hear waiting Hungry Lion talk. You hear waiting all of the other people here talk. I tell you in the beginning, say, if you see Pikin Tawana os, the one doing something in Tawana waiting in mama and papa, don't tell them. If you see you get your neighbor want to take control, say you Pikin the misbehave. Then you already Pikin begin say, you need left me, now you born me. Now waiting in the yeri in mama and papa they talk about this particular neighbor. Now Maada Bio and in wealth and in squad them don't talk a lot of things them. How enough for be calm, how this not that. Now in Pikin they don't take the same thing. We see that they go all over with them, all over. Nothing all day where we know yeri. But interestingly, if anybody within the opposition do any one of them thing a day or say anything against this government, you go yeri, then come up quick. Quick or they not waste time safe and take action. Now the time you go know say police, they list in social media. But in the case of Usa you go yeri, where the young picking them, they talk word them. The police not care. The police, in fact, that time the police not the list itself. You know, and the time they go tell you say we no ever see them. We know hear this thing one day. If not like go interview the right now, yeah, begin ask them say, but wait to Mr. Police. We see one video where being come out on social media against the opposition and one of the opposition flag bearer aspirants. You ask them, say, you know, we don't sit down and then go take place once and they not see them. But anything we get for do with SLPP person, then they see them and they know them. If not lie, ask the police about this.
Hello, fellow Sierra Loenians. Today I don't get much greeting today for everyone. I just come for can declare the war. I don't declare the war today between Paupa Soldier Team and PPP. Paupa Soldier Team and PPP.
As if this not okay, low listen.
Formed by Samura Kamara. Samura, you don't sign your death warrant. Soon as possible, you go die. Samura, will they kill you?
So when you get a message like this from the people that really support
Samura wants smoke dick.
This like particular government, you know, well, once they support the government, nobody cares. But if they know they support the government, whoa, problem. Anyway, I will tell you, say, the particular thing, we need for change the title of the program again and the thumbnail, because we not get time again for bringing to you that particular thing the way we been don't say we bring come to you. So what we can do now, please, in as much as what we bring come to you, and not to things that way very much okay, but please, I will advise again. For let we avoid certain things them where we go end up for say a cut person off or waiting, because I get a sole responsibility for make sure say I control this line. I get a sole responsibility for make sure say I do things them way go make we not go pan problem. In as much as I want for yeri what you think, but at the same time I get a responsibility for make sure say we not go outside the law. Anything, because things the right way they go on, where we not like, we expect say the law for actually take in cause. So do ya, una let we be careful with waiting with the talk. Do ya, I repeat, do ya, anything we get for do with personal, anything we get for do with violence, I beg, please, una let we avoid them. Una let avoid them. Una let just speak to the issue and see how best we can able for put things in place. Lord able for see how they put things them in place. Yeah. So please, I beg. I don't want me person say I don't do bad again. I beg, dear. I beg in advance. Dear, I beg. Lord just make sure say we speak to the issue and anything we get for do to retaliation. We don't want we want the law, because one of the reasons why we see there now for we make sure say the law take in cause. We make sure say all of the things that this government they do we are lawful. We correct them and make sure say we do the right things them now that we see there for. We not see there for lay any other thing like them wrong things they are. Because if we want for say where this government don't do wrong thing, the other hand them back where they can do wrong thing, then we don't need for Sidoya. But because we want for correct the wrong, then make we Sidoya and we not go be part of any wrongdoing. Yeah. So if that be the case, I can open the phone line for we get few comments on this particular issue and tell me what do you think about all of this thing where we don't bring come to you. So G Snow, what do you think about them? About all of them things they are? Just tell me what do you think. We get 1 minute for we rub more quick one for full up the time. Yeah, 1 minute now we get for full up the time. So please, if you get interest for discuss all of the issues that we don't talk about today, you can come inside quickly and let me talk about the issue then. 1 minute per call. 1 minute per call. Now we take for discuss all of the issue there. 1 minute per call. We wait for a call. If you get interest, we just get 15 more minutes for go. 15 more minutes for go. Where we want for use for let we hear on our own voice them inside the program. Please, are the big in advance. So whilst we wait for the calls, therefore come inside, let we actually take this music and wait for the call. Alright, we'll go on the line and take the very first call. Mr. Kamal, welcome to the show. You get 1 minute, sir. Go ahead. Yes, I get you, but he look more full again. He's not clear. Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, I think we are interested in this semi-progress issue earlier on start from the program.
Okay.
I think una they do the service from his previous school.
How?
Because in own admission, this section talk and say, I do have the strength like the two major political parties, which PPIC declare and Portal and say for start from one elections. So if you want to become a president of Sierra Leone, it's not about Freetown. You have to make sure you establish political offices at the 16 district of Sierra Leone. And like a very young party, we try for come up. You know what just coming on like that, not in as much as everybody appreciates the what they do. Now the open task for them will not be against them for being a president in Sierra Leone. And at the same time, any party want to become a president of the country, you get for very stronghold. All over the world.
So now this stronghold now we want for broke. We don't care about the stronghold anymore, Mr. Kamal.
Even America, you go to the government states. It's very difficult for them for Republican immunity. All over the world, there's no way you take that.
Yeah, but you know the danger of your stronghold right inside the country, right?
Yeah, of course I know about the danger.
Fine.
So taking into conclusion all that, you get from you political party, you know they do them inside 1 year. You get for take time before people in that's when they understand them before you get for a group. So therefore, it's not easy. So the people that talk about 2020, we still appreciate them, but you don't need to say people don't want to become a president. Because you see, even like now, for letting you establish from what you talk and say one start from up till the candle, because you don't get that manpower, you don't get the personnel, you don't get that base need. And if you don't get the base, so I will be president. That is what they talk.
So if we all make up with mind, if APC and SLPP team up now because of we make up with mind for support them. If we make up with mind, then they're able for team up as well. Anyway, thank you very much.
Now, first of all, like you know many new parties they don't come from time in the middle, not to know they say third force. They don't tell them they come from for smart in Tangle. So to them PDP they make the rules that's really not like Nigeria who get up to Obi, who is in party, the Labour Party, they make rules now, they make rounds.
So why we not for change? Why we not for change? Pass with there being old things then why?
We have people supporters we don't cancel say this Miami Papa Bone.
Well, now that we want for change, Mr. Kamara, and we want you for support. We for change that ideology there.
Yes, we really change them. But in the midst of that, we go for change to constitution. Look what's all happened.
Anyway, thank you very much, Mr. Kamara. I hope we get enough time for those talk now. 1 minute. You don't exceed the time, sir. Sorry about that.
No problem. All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right, we go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show, please. You name and answer the call for me. Get 1 minute.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
Okay, sir. Are you safe? Sorry, how are you, man?
Alhamdulillah, tell Allah, thank you. Oh, that video, it always they irritates me. That video where they knock that gun for that woman. Oh my God. My brother pastor go take painkiller. Every time I watch that video, it's sad. It's sad. This is not all about government. How you treat young company mortal man like that with no feeling. That pussy where they do that, it must be sick 9, 8 or 9 day in the influence of drugs. A right mind somebody treat young company like that. The country is sorry, is sorry.
Very sorry.
I don't know if you know they make could they behave like this to each other or not the drugs or waiting. I don't understand. It's sad. Jesus Christ, may Allah help Sierra Leone. They're really sorry. We need for change. We the people need for change. We need for feel for each other. Treat your company while they treat you. A really sad problem. The president don't empower most of the SLPP members there. That's why they are behaving like this. Because any country will see democratic day. That's what man. He'll not need forget to work anymore if for they behind bar.
I'm not sure saying na Saloni you talk about. So anyway, thank you very much, sister.
I'm all right. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. We'll go to another call again and take this one. Welcome to the show, please. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from?
We are.
Yes, please. Santos.
We are. Yes, man. You already know. The problem in our country, where blind man they lead the blind people, I mean people the way they see now. So exactly where they go. So I like they go to where we not got ourselves. Saloma until we put priority there first. Then now the people are go value way. Then people are never value way. Like this way government where they can and so forth. They're not ever value way. Look what they happen. Which of then the flag bearers, including the one where people in the cry for today, who's one pandemic, we don't get hard on this government compared to them. None of them. So if we mindset them, think of Salon, say na Salon first, I not care who's born, I not care the region, I not care who's say me person come on, we go to country first. Like my difference who they talk. Like I mean like people I don't value it. Trust me. But it's sad. We're blind people and they lead the blind and so exactly we did. That is the situation we find ourselves. Anyways, I know I take time.
Thank you very much. Alright, we'll go to another call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from?
Hello?
Yes, please, welcome to the show. Your name and where you call from? Hello?
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 Yes, good day, sir.
Good evening, how are you?
Fine.
Okay, go ahead. Your name and
I really want to know whether this government, where they live currently, whether, because we next year will not need them in this country for rule this country again. Will they strain, people they strain, more students, now the free education they don't put in place. You know, students need food for eat and still in time to read. But look at this, the free quality education, yes, we say for safety that happen, but what about the food system? When it's done mismanaged, even the economy, things just go up every now and days. You see, and we pray that they cry. They see, if they think why they made the president.
So what did I go tell you? if you feel say all what you talk about, so it very, you get me?
We this direction we will need just for put in place.
You get me?
Like food infrastructure, most like who the youth will go out stream today. See, we need the youth need employment, and the country is really serious lack of employment in this country. Yeah.
You get me?
So at this time, I want to see what the way forward. Like if the new direction will come, the APC, they can't take over. What are the plan for stop this corruption, and what's development the plan for come in this country for most like who the youth? And if you see now the youth, you see they take jamba, all the hard cohesive stuff. Then it's because of stress. There's no job in this country, so they can go out of they go out of hand. So the government need to put hands in this.
All right, thank you.
So
Thank you very much. All right, we'll go to another call again. Welcome to the show, please, Sister Admin.
Okay, hi, Facebook, hi, YouTube. Pierre, Mami call if you watch we, you know, Pierre, I know say you were just kidding, and but also it's you're right. I agree with you. That the fact that Sierra Leoneans, so they sit down, people they kill themselves, and then at the end of the day they forget about you. But Mami call, I just want to let you know, say there are certain people them out here we not will ever forget what Mami call. That's just the truth.
No, that's not true. You know that.
Yeah, I know you were kidding.
No, I be serious. I be serious too, but I know see when I know they forget them, but the only thing no more, but 2023 now they forget them first.
Pierre, but look, Pierre, not just you say the city race. You see how on a salon. Not to the government this way we go sit down. It allow other people to follow the cancer. What I guy for say is let's build a space for Mami Cole. Okay. Me that's not my point. For me right now, and I will stand on my word against it, this is not the right time for her. By looking at things, where how things that they go at the country, we all see how they remove speakers them. We all see how they remove people in as part. They shove their own the way they want.
Okay.
Let me wait for Mami Cole, where somebody will value democracy, will value the people, will value say, you know what, if I love, fine, if I win, fine. But this is not the time for her. I feel the need for growth. Let's build more. Let's build itself up. Even you see candidates and the candidate go. You see at the end of the day, I say 50 of them. So they remember there's almost left 3, 4, 5. You know, and then what should they end up at? Democrat and Republican, because it was just built like that. Salon and also the therefore break come out from them thing and they don't bring out somebody else inside. But for me, if you ask me, Mami Cole will stand a better chance for 2020. That's just the truth, and I'm gonna stand on it. Because just by looking at the way how the whole thing they work out, everything about Sierra Leone, you know, let Mami Cole.
I respect that view there. And I be just a pass. I will be just a pass that they be not sell out pass about on that day, because when it comes to the reality of the hardship and everything, we look up to Mami Cole for let it advocate for we. You know, that's why there is so much concern about. But why? But now you don't make your point, and the other people that don't make their point, Mr. Kana as well. Yeah.
We appreciate as a the fact that we get somebody where they team up for we. But we also will want to make it in that good position. The way it be to say, me like me, I don't tell you that in the chat room to say, now we just go for team up for Capivra. That's just the truth.
Oh, I know, sir. So now so you been talking anyway. Thank you very much.
Listen, just watch 2020. Let God give me long life for our body.
You say you go. You there first.
Everybody else when they listen, when I go see the change.
Everybody there first.
We have to create that room there for women.
Thank you very much.
You know, thanks.
Alright, I'll take a few more calls. Let's see, the line still open. If you want to add your voice inside the program, we they take only WhatsApp call. If you want to add your voice inside the program, only WhatsApp call. Only WhatsApp call. The line still open, please. Let them go. Please, we're not wait last minute and call. When I call now, I get 5 more minutes. Now wait last minute and call.
Skiddy boom pantan, rugged spice. Get used to this. Whoa. Fire. Whenever them then they take free money. Whenever them no they sorry for it. Whenever them no broke down the country. Anytime you go, people they cry say whenever them na so like that. Whenever them make we country they cry. Whenever them no broke down the country. Anytime you go, Say let them go, let them go, let them go. If no go, we country no go good. Let them go, let them go, let them go. Oh yo, raga spice. Oh yo, mama say your car, mama say your answer. See me through,
We go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show, please.
Good evening.
I see when you did not reverse, eh?
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, Mr. More small. So for me, waiting it's sad. It go fine, even at them country where we dey. It go fine for we dey try other people them. But as advanced, for example, as advanced as America dey, and we get people that will learn book and all that. At the end of the day, it come down to the two party them. They will tell you say the lesser evil, nine and they go for. So it's just that's just a reality now. Most countries in the world, and Salon not to exception. Okay. Yes, it will find for law we try other people then. As Timby, thank you very much. First of all, thank you for where una put all them things una put together for show Salon people them why Maada Bio na a bad choice, na bad market. Not to the person where they for go for anymore. Anybody but him. So me appeal now to me Salon people them. Please, the evidence there all over the place. We see them every day. Yes, apology accepted, but the answer is no. We don't want Maada Bio again. That's our message. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, so we got. I will take 3 more calls. I'll take 3 more calls. All right, so now continue for listening. This song by Raga Spice. Why we wait for the 3 more calls?
Oh yo, Raga Spice. Oh yo, mama say your car, mama say your answer. See me through, yeah. They say them walk alright. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say them go build the bridge. The part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say corruption go down. You not then corrupt. All the promises where them.
All right, so take another call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah.
Please reduce the volume of your cell phone, talk, please, yeah? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I listened to the program and it's not the first program. I every time listen to the program, but always tell everybody they say I don't see like it makes sense because human being not be able to save that country. But nobody not even mention God where they talk about that. And the whole world of today, now good versus evil. So not to Salon no more they go through all this. So now God no more will save we because no politician not the under will put away. We actually before they put themselves in all get state, they all get state. So now God will for pray. And one day again, when they call where they over ourselves, they say, hey, let me pray for country. Or neither the man of God the way they did. We not again say, hey, don't pray for 7 days or 21 days for this country or this coming election. Or we get to talk everything no more. The two parties then are the same. So not different. Now majority pass no more. The same thing in the parliament. But what do they talk? Now they pray to God, let God help we or send we owe Jesus for sale or we owe Moses. But they are the same people no more. They put Maada Bio this now how they put. They all the politics in Africa are evil.
You actually don't reach you 1 minute, but I'll ask you something.
Why?
How many times they don't pray for the country? Different people we don't keep fast several times for the country.
We don't for elect. You know
wait. The country where you find yourself right now God the able pan no more for change the country or the structure where they put in place.
Right now, the United States, I think I don't know what they happen. Because in a release to the CNN and MSNBC, now the same thing they happen.
No, sir. Waiting I ask you. Now God prayer the able pan for change the country or now the people them where they put that then they try for work let things go on. For example, in Europe, when the dollar be overtake the euro, now God then sit down pray to or then strategize and make sure say the dollar the euro pass the dollar back.
Well, to you know everything they say, I mean you're right. When they talk spiritually. Now man of God is standing here. Everywhere you go, you know say a long church system.
Yes, so I respect your view.
Let me finish.
Please.
Let me just finish and let you talk. They long church system, but they don't know Costco, they don't know Walmart, they don't know other big entity them. Why? Answer me that question. Why?
Because now they say that they go get food for eat. If you not eat, I will leave.
Okay, that's fine. You want to tell me say the go biggest outside, they go outside, not they go.
No, I'm not sure. Sorry, sir. I'm not sure say one focus on that day. But waiting at the tell you no more about we country. I'm not sure say now the prayer na go save we country.
So that go save we.
Now we say self go for make sure say we put things them in place and go make sure say we do.
How we go put in place when the three like the state of government not they work?
You know it's the point. Now God na go make the three arms of government work fine.
But you know say we constitution it for revise.
Fine. So now God na for review we constitution.
Now God they choose people away for Canada. God not they come on ahead. If God say
I appreciate the views and I respect your views, sir. And I wish we can get enough time for let we talk about that day. But I'm very sorry we be don't exceed the time. Sorry, sir.
Thank you.
God bless you. I go to another call, please.
Yes, I do.
Welcome to the show, sir. Your name and inside the call from.
You know the problem at Salon. You know we get social illiterates. We get social illiteracy in Sierra Leone. You see, no side of that this one way politician incorrect. You understand? Now the institutions are correct.
Correct.
If the institutions they're not correct.
Nothing
every jig and jack way come they are rubbish.
Trust.
We lost them. We get law them in the country. We Salon, I mean don't tell me I have said it. We law the within a Salon, I mean one party state law. Until they reform the whole constitutions. Right? Now the same bottomata no more they get. If you check all the laws the way they make 1991, check everything. We see right now they bring this PR nonsense or can't stop the country. I mean the same one party state. You understand? So Salon, everything, all institutions there for be reformed. We not get look the police how they're useless. Look, that policeman we show just now as a senior officer. You don't know why they talk in the public. If you the senior officer, they go down the public, they talk so they go kill. Anybody wake up for can stop the police. Wake up for come. You just a worker. You don't work under the law. What do you put law? You don't get that for good in the public. The defense say if anybody come for can stop the peace of Salon, wanna go kill them. Come on. Are you above the law? Look the other useless soldier man we go to go now and he's calling everything. He calling him like call him back.
Lion, hungry lion.
Angry lion. When you look those kind of people, you know, see, even forget that kind of say banga. They don't get right for and banga.
All right.
Because you know that institution will be professional.
Thank you very much, sir.
If the institution is not professional, every useless, they just want like the RF and just go give police uniform and soldier uniform.
Exactly. So we really need to get a structure and not the individual. Thank you very much. God bless you.
You're welcome. All
right. So I see this message. Josephine Kamanda say, Allah know they change any mortal man if you're not ready for change. One day when you talk where I get interest span, he say, now I make God give you 5 senses them. I think now this word now like. You see, this tradition or how we call it religious business, it good though. I'm not saying not good, but the God, now he give you sense. When you see take 5 senses, then they say 5 senses that he give you. Now for let we able for use them rationally. But for God's sake, if you don't get the 3 arms of government, we're not they work properly. Now God na any can don. God don't give you sense. He know waiting good and bad. And interestingly, then people are all within a power. So the same way they're not in a power, they know all of the solutions to the problem. But the minutes when they can they Rikishi, Dabaru, thief. Don't make them forget all of that in the dull. But again, the reason why make them they go scot-free, for example, Parliament of all will use money they're not able to account for, and then ACC come and say they not be understand. Now because structure not there. But if we get the structure, I always insist and emphasize on this point. If we get the structure, in fact, when I say structure, not to the building, no. If they put systems them in place, we not go to Panenkai alaki there. I always make reference to this. The US dollar, they don't take over all of the currency, they don't hit them all. When the European Union say no, the US dollar, we been there on top of the US dollar. Why the US dollar for campus we? Then financial people them, they strategize, put things in place. As we talk so, the euro don't beat the dollar back. It don't beat the dollar back. Because they no say, now them work that they do, they already God don't give them the sense. Now God now come and say no, dollar not for past euro, if for go back. No. Now people the way God be don't give sense. Now they come back and re-strategize. So God don't give you sense for let we think of waiting good and waiting bad. But if again we did do the things the way bad, we will not supposed to do them, then every day we say God, Abo. This God back himself, he don't tire. Every day we did not say what to do not find, but we call him back no more. God. He get patient day. We get for begin think say this thing what you do is right and wrong. We get for know we left from right before ever we begin the cry. Let me go to the right point. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and inside the call from.
Yeah, I call from Washington.
All right, go ahead, please. You get 1 minute.
Sir,
Sir.
Good evening.
How are you?
You see, just a coach they talk. Now that stupid and I the stupid way we say God na they give power, God na they this, which of course na lie. Not to God they give power. And the people na they give power, not to God. You understand?
Yeah, listen.
Don't you wait and say more pray to God. Just a coach explain so God don't give 5 senses then. Now God, not to God they run the structures then. Now we they run the structures then. What we use with senses then. We think of them Singapore, you think about them China. Then they worship God. Now idol in the worship, but they are very developing. They are developing country today. Japan them, South Korea. They are not worshiping God. Now idol in the worship.
But them things they're waiting and they do it for them for do the right thing for develop the country.
Yeah. What they say? They are working, they are using their brain, their work, they put the structures in place. Now Singapore wouldn't catch you for corruption at death. Now China wouldn't catch you for corruption at death. Then they go talk say this as a get witness. Now kill and they kill you. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So put the structures. So because of that, people are afraid for corrupt. Another thing where Paul Sierra Loene, my brother, Solomon with 2 hypocrites. Solomon hypocrite.
Very.
Bad. You know, until we stop being hypocrites. You know, for example, we'll take in the case of Joseph Sano. Joseph Sano know the truth. He explained everything that in audio will leak. Now the facts. But when the audio leak, what if Joseph Sano come? It's in a lie. Even though na in voice so na in talk everything is in a lie, not to talk not to voice na this. You know, until we stop being hypocrites. We're not going for push Salon go before. Trust me. Salon go for stop for be hypocrites. When something black, more say this na black. When a white, more talk na white. No matter whether na you party or not to you party, whether na you fumble or not to you fumble. Now one thing that they make country develop. Now one thing that they make them oversee country how they develop. Yeah, now the country, USA with this so. Now the country this way, mama in a back in Peking. Brother, in the back in sister, especially we can't wrong. You understand?
Yes.
Because when somebody bad, he bad.
Okay.
When somebody don't bad, he
All
bad.
right. Thank you
If
very
not
much.
affect
I hope
you
we
today,
get enough
it will
time
affect
for
you
talk.
tomorrow. So more stop the hypocrites in Sierra Leone.
Thank you very much. All right, I'll take 2 more calls, then I'll wrap up the program. 2 more calls. All right, I'll see you that in at the line. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from.
Hello.
Yes, please. You're live on Weird.
Yes. Good evening. Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Yes. I call from Dubai.
Please go ahead, sir.
Yes. Well, not to like a respond to the previous caller before this one, but he mentioned say Moko who live on God. You see, people in the misunderstand the works of God. Me no ever see in this world who say God can do, he can hold somebody and say, do this. No. God the born we, na me go small, it allow we grow up. As we grow up with maturity, we get sense. It know from good to bad. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
What I just did try to bring come out of this one. Most times people then they say, "Na more pray to God, may God give good leader, may God give good leader." Come on, for God's sake. So all the people are waiting in the country they're not good. There are people where they good. Just like you mentioned one thing we mentioned just to say before they come to governance, then go identify all the problems, they know all the problem, but I say good is not a problem. Martin, you say Sembepie, you know what's the problem? I don't believe say me personally. Well, I'm not to like I be the support SLPP, but I be the support Maada Bio in the past. Like to say this man, he was a military man. You understand? Okay, more assume say all APC we don't can do this, we don't can do this. What they say is wrong. Okay, fine. You get the solution. You come and correct it. Come and straight up. You can correct them. You can be the right side where you able to put things in straight for we not go say, okay, yes, now true say what the APC they be do, now so. But you put yourself past the people
All right.
who be did it.
Thank you very much.
You put up past the people who be did it, man. I mean, it's ridiculous, man.
Very sad. Anyway, thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
Okay, boss.
All right, I'll take one last call. I will see who that the last lucky caller will be. Who that the last lucky caller will be. I'll just see who that the last person will be. We'll wait for the last caller.
Oh yo, Raga Spice. Oh yo, Mama Salon, see me through, yeah. They say them walk alright. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say them go build the bridge. The part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say, oh yo, Raga Spice. Oh yo, Mama Salon.
We're going out to the last call for this program, for this net, and we get them on the line. Welcome to the show, please.
Good evening, Weird.
Yes, please.
It's not concerned citizen.
Okay, concerned citizen, go ahead.
What me want for say? APC SLPP. Na name. The mindset of the people. Na get for change.
Yes.
If we dey talk Femi Claudio School. If Femi Claudio School in party come back, they they na APC, we dey na SLPP, now they can't dey back. So now we now we get for change we attitude.
Yes.
The party in it just start like building. We can say now the driver now no more the change. Now we, as we did molest and disgrace the politician, so I believe that's no more for they do. But if they wait, as if Femi Claudio School or other strange party or NGC na income, then they go meet the president, but hey, waiting they happen, give me something they so. When they go back now, then they go back, go do something back. Where they be don't use for do better. Take for example, take Alpha Khan, take Victor Fo. But when me they go school, why they real Alpha Khan, and they Victor Fo, now they all responsible. Now they all responsible. Now we the people get for change with mindsets. Me, I not agree to SLPP, APC. I not agree in a name. Then I just name. We the people now we get for change with attitude. We get for verbally they deal with them politicians they are as we they do so. Now that no more I get for sleep. Me APC, SLPP, na name. Now we see people now we get for change with attitude.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Well, now the last call landing for today's program. We appreciate you all. We don't take on a call. You know, the points are very much interesting. They're very much interesting. Everybody just get the way how they look at things. You know, we get religious people. I respect your views, please. You not misunderstand what I believe for say. I believe in God, but I feel say God, the word God, is there for we know they do things them out of the box. That is why if you go to church, you go to mosque, then they tell you about next world. When they tell you about next world, now for let you know say things them they on this half where you for do right. And waiting somebody need forget, let it get them. But if you don't listen, you go to church, you go to mosque, for example, Maada Bio go church over. In fact, then they go mosque and they go church now safe. So it means say then they go na the two sided. But yet still, this same politician, they perish with country. Then they still make we country to go bien. So for me, in my opinion, I think say God now for make we able for no say this wrong and this right. And then we know say this person day or this spirit day when I responsible for our life. And now make them say God make we out of your image and likeness according to the Old Testament. Where now in some cases the Muslim can as well say the Bible and the Quran and the Old Testament and the Quran are like. When he say make we out of your image and likeness, God say he want for let we do the things the way right. If God, for example, make the heaven and earth, he be lamb, he make we get beautiful things them. He wants let we replicate the same thing. Build with country. This same God, now it looks Salon. He say Salon deserve for be rich. He give we all the riches. He give we 5 senses, and we know what it mean or how we for handle the riches they will get. But as stupid as we be, we don't know what in the value of riches them. We just allow people and they take them one, then benefit themselves. Interestingly, then they take we with titanium and other things them. You know, go make different things them where we don't even get. Look, for example, and this is how they talk. One chopper self will not get. This is how we country. All the riches will get. All the riches will get. One chopper we not get. From the last time where Ekomok, AKC say we be the flyder chopper during the AFIC regime. Where the Ekomok then ground down now Bishop Johnson. Where be one grab ground down Bishop Johnson. And we all consider him in that para chopper. You know, from that time the way we lost chopper, we not get chopper. The country not get chopper again. Chopper. What in chopper self will not get. Now God, we get all what it take. Forget all waiting then at the world. For then we get up. We able get up. If we so desire. But everybody just care about in selfish end. Don't kind of power. I wanna do me fumble. And the closest people them pump champagne on top with 8 back. When they pump champagne and they drink them, the way they drop for kind of grown. Now they leak. That is if we even leak. Because they don't call you by party, you know leak you out in a grown. Because if you see ancient cockroach take over in a place now where the owner where they deny get a chance. And then they encourage you themselves. And they encourage we. But yet still, now we dance back. But still back with the go, Papa God, we want this. Hey Papa God, we get all thing. We get rich country. Wait for make, even if person no one for work safe, then for the pay and salary. For example, in some country them na Europe, they get them people there when they work. You work for certain time. For example, we young people themselves don't use to that pattern day. When they work 1 year, 2 years, then stop. Then pay them 6 months free. Then they pay them 6 months free. Then they pay them. Then they work for nobody. When then pass 6 months or 1 year, then go back. Then go fair work. They work small. Then pay them back free. But we country, even for them get better salary in all day, it's not available. What do we get? Minimum wage, $600,000, $30. $30 person they work for the 1 whole month, $30. And all what is spent for eat and transportation, it close to $100. But now $30 then they pay. 30. 600,000. Now God, not a God. Now we choose that life day. Because the God who we pray to, when we say, God, make like get money, hey God, make like get this, he give we all abundant. You know, today, we will watch something and say, let God make we get abundantly. From not come up from not enough, not sufficient to more than enough. But we get a more than enough inside the country. More than enough. Every day, God the bless we with natural resources, not minerals. Every day, God the bless we. Every other day, God the bless we. But yet still, we choose for live the life we want for live. They punish with people them. You just punish with people them. Anyway, I think say I need for take me leave now and tell we say I want to tell you plenty thank you for where you don't take it time for like and actually comments at the program. Alright, so I want for ask una please for una like the program. Please una like the program. Please, because the like is really small. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I no go it. Anyway, I no go it. Let's listen to something they want to bring to una quickly.
Oh yo, Raga Spice. Oh yo, Mama Shalom, what's on an answer? See me through, yeah. They say them walk alright. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say them go build the bridge. The part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say corruption go down. You not then corrupt. Only promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Them be say youth them go smile. Look where youth them they cry. Only promises where.
Okay, so sorry about that. I just watch one video just now because of the sound we get on that for copyright. I'm not going to play, but I basically waiting and the try for say the West they say they need for keep sub-Saharan Africa, you know, to this point where they're there because of the mineral, the raw resources where they get. So in the minute where they're able for make we country Africa, let it grow to one particular point, then they're not able for get all of waiting and they get now the West. So they need for keep Africa poor and this way day. So every day they go to say then they trust we, every day then they sorry for we, then they give it small thing. Whereas in other way, now we then they take all the gentry from. So this not the same thing I got. I rest my case. And please the like small. Please the like really small. We've been get 400 and something with only 213 likes on YouTube. Please increase the like for we please. Tomorrow they continue with Chernobyl in review. Yeah, please, you already watch right now, please, on YouTube and Facebook, please increase the like for we and share the program. Thank you to you a call. Thank you to you a like. Thank you to you a share. Thank you to you who just come and watch. And to you who don't subscribe. Please, if you join me for the first time and you not subscribe, please consider for subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We get a challenge for each 100,000 and we only don't get 63,985. So please help we follow each 100,000 so we serve good day one of the biggest channel them where you they make more for inside the country and out of the country. So please make sure say you like the program. We get 63,995. Thank you to the one that we don't subscribe to we and we don't like we page. Over now Facebook we don't get over 34,000. Thank you very much guys. Please continue for share the program so more people go able for know waiting with the discourse. Well, until we meet again, I want to let you with my brother with Raga Spice, a new song where it just the release. My name is Pierre, the freedom fighter. God bless you, country Israeli, where we call we are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Salam alaikum amatulai abarakatuh.
Oh yo, Raga Spice. Oh yo, Mama Shalom Jaka. What's on an answer? See me through, yeah. They say them walk alright. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say them go build the bridge. The part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day no fulfill. Then say corruption go down. You not then corrupt. Only promises where them make go. One day no fulfill. Then be say youth them go smile. Look where youth them they cry. Only promises where them make go. One day no fulfill. Me have to tell them the story. Story. We make Salomon. They know they hope na the country ben. Tribalism don't put we go behind. They know they hope then they talk say they spend. Them go come we go run after them. For we country money. And it's how we them go one by one we go friend them. For we country money. And it's how we them go one by one we go